Well, good damn afternoon, American. Jericho Green here with you once again. Oh, excuse me. Make sure you check out mygreengear.com and make sure you hydrate, people. It's very important. Summer months. Be safe. You feel that? You feel that? You feel that on your shoulders? That's called thankfulness. That's what you should be right now. You should be thankful to your YouTube overlords. Because a few days ago, YouTube said that they are going to lift their ban on 2020 election fraud talk. They took down tens of thousands of videos where people were saying something fishy happened in the 2020 election and it was stolen. Well, now you're allowed to say that on YouTube. And I'll put a link in the description box to this article so you can see it yourself. But it says after YouTube ban, YouTube will allow videos that back the 2020 election fraud claims. Now, as an adult, you don't really like that word allowed because you're not allowed to do shit. You're an adult. You're a grown up. You can do what you want. You don't like someone telling you, I will allow you to do this. Makes you feel like a kid or something. And not in a good way. But it says the Google-owned video platform says removing videos that falsely claim the 2020 election suffered from errors can have the unintended effect of curtailing political speech. Oh, now you care about curtailing people's political speech. I thought it was free speech. I thought you were free to speak whatever you wanted. Guess not. In a controversial move, YouTube will allow videos that claim the 2020 presidential election suffered from, quote, widespread fraud, errors, or glitches, even though the service itself knows such allegations are false. Well, that's the thing. Again, going back to the whole adult thing, I'm an adult. I can digest things the way I want. I can decipher things the way I want. Just give me the info, show me the video, and I'll think whatever I want to think, no matter what. How about that? How about that? In December 2020, right after the election, YouTube banned videos that falsely claimed widespread voting fraud had altered the outcome to the presidential election. But on Friday, the Google-owned service said it's time to lift the restrictive policy, citing the need to protect free speech. Are you fucking kidding me? So right after one of the greatest thefts ever perpetrated on the American people, you silence them. The world's largest platform silences that kind of speech. But now they want to lift that ban, citing a need to protect free speech, even though they don't engage in free speech. I think it's just in time. No, this is not a tinfoil hat. This is a regular hat, but I think it's just in time. The ability to openly debate political ideas, even those that are controversial or based on disproven assumptions, is core to a functioning democratic society, especially in the midst of election season, YouTube wrote in its blog post. How weird. You know, little Stephanie Tanner said, how rude. Well, I say, how weird. So now YouTube wants to lift the ban just in time. We're about, what, a year out from the 2024 election? Now, they know damn good and well their feeble, butterscotch-eating, kid-sniffing son of a bitch is going to get his ass whooped. There are going to be Donald Trump's footprints all over the back of his Depends because he's going to be whooping his ass. So they know that. So they need to clear the table for their side to come out and now make their claims that the election was stolen and there was fraudulent behavior. The only difference is this time they will be wrong. Now I know there have been, the machines have been tested and there have been programs put in place to ensure that the election, they've checked to make sure the votes were counted properly in the machines and blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But something happened on election night 2020. Something happened. Something happened leading up to that. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend 2,000 Mules. It's a documentary by Dinesh D'Souza, the Salem Media Group. They brought us The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, the documentary that Candace Owens did on BLM. I believe they're the same company who did What is a Woman, that documentary by Matt Walsh. But 2,000 Mules, if you don't have that single drop of anger blood coming out of your nose from the 2020 election, that documentary will give it to you. But despite all that, despite the documentaries and everything, I have a functioning brain and I have common sense, and I know something happened. Because there's no way in the world that you could sit there and watch sloppy Joe Biden speak and not get through a fucking sentence and think, that's my guy. Not only that, not only did he win, but he got 81 million votes, more than any president ever. This motherfucker, the one who can't go upstairs, he can't go downstairs, he can't stop on a bike, he can't exit a fucking stage. He got more votes than any president in history, even, dare I say his name, Obama. That senile fucking turd got more votes than the exalted one? Just when I say his name. Oh, you guys try that. Say Obama. Obama. Ooh, you just get a tingling. If you say his name 3 times in a row, you're gonna come. Obama, Obama. I'm not gonna say it a 3rd time because then this would turn into porn and I couldn't put it on YouTube. You almost got me. Aha! Aha! That motherfucker got more votes than any president in history. I doubt it. But this is right on time. Because now when their boy gets his ass whooped, they can say, it was stolen. Somebody stole something. They cheated. Now you know how we feel. You know good and fucking well America did not elect that feeble son of a bitch. Oh, poor kids are just as smart as black kids. And the list goes on. He just called Pete Buttigieg Pete Booty Juice. What else do you need to know? But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and MyGreenGear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.